over to you. I'm just going to close the door.
Okay. Right, I'll call the meeting to order then. Welcome to a very special evening where we ceremonially appoint our new mayor for the forthcoming year. So it's good to see you all here. But I think we'll just move straight on to item 1 of the meeting to elect the mayor for 2025-26. Can I call for any nominations, please? Councillor Moore. Thank you very much. Is there a seconder? Thank you. Are there any other nominations? No. Then I'll hand over to Councillor Moore to formally propose.
Yes, please, if that's okay.
There you go. Good evening, everyone. It's a real honour to be asked to propose Rosie Radford for the position of Mayor of Oswestry. Rosie becoming Mayor today may be a formal moment, but to be honest, she's been leading this council in many ways for a number of years. For the past nearly 8 years, she's been a steady hand, a calm voice, and a dedicated advocate for the people of our community. Whether it's supporting a local cause, like quietly combating food waste, helping a friend, or through her casework, she always shows up with strength and resolve to get things done. Rosie is always there. She leads not for recognition, but because she cares. And that's the kind of leadership we need. Kind, caring, steady, and practical. Someone who listens, who understands, and who acts. Rosie becoming mayor is just the ribbon, or in this case, the chain, on everything she's already been doing. And now the title finally matches her years of dedication and work to this council and the wider community. We're lucky to have you, and I know your year ahead will be one filled with dignity, purpose, and most importantly, heart. Congratulations.
Thank you. Councillor Owen, would you like to speak?
Well, anyone who knows Rosie knows how she doesn't like grandiose speeches, but I don't think there's anyone better. There's been so much change recently that someone steady to lead us into this first year. And honestly, I want to keep it short and sweet, that there is no better person than Rosie Radford for this year as mayor.
Thank you. Okay, so it's been proposed and seconded that Councillor Radford be mayor for 2025-26. Can I have a show of hands for all in favour, please? Thank you very much. I think that's unanimous. I mean, I don't know if I get a vote anymore, but, you know, there we are, a casting vote in the case of a tie, but yes. Well, congratulations, Rosie. All the best.
So, Councillor Radford, could I ask you to read the Declaration of Acceptance of Office, please?
I, Rosie Radford, having been elected to the office of Mayor of Oswestry Town Council, declare that I take that office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability. I undertake to observe the code of conduct which is expected of members of Oswestry Town Council.
So just to confirm, this declaration was made and signed before me in my role as Town Clerk. Thank you very much. So at this point, the Mayor and the consorts will leave the room where we will robe. So please bear with us a minute. Yeah, if you could just switch this.
Friends, colleagues, fellow councillors and members of our incredible community. It is with immense pride, deep gratitude and more than a few nerves that I stand before you tonight accepting the role of Mayor of Oswestry for the 2025-26 civic year. It is a privilege to take on a role with such historic roots dating back to 1673 and to follow in the footsteps of those who have served the town with dedication and heart. I'm proud to have called Oswestry home for 34 years, and I'm passionate about the people, the places and the community spirit that make this town so special. Since being elected as a town councillor in 2018, representing the Cambrian ward, I've seen firsthand the strength, kindness and creativity that runs through Oswestry. I've been proud to champion our wonderful market, a cornerstone of our town, and to support local traders and small businesses, something close to my heart as a former market trader. And it's lovely local market time at the moment, so go out and go find something interesting in the market. There are still moments that fill me with pure joy, like the first balloon lifting at the Balloon Festival, the buzz of the food festival, the rides arriving for Oswestry Live, or the unveiling of the Christmas tree on the square outside. These events reflect the vibrancy of our town and remind me what an honour it is to serve here. My hope for this mayoral year is to continue contributing to this evolving, energetic community by empowering people, building relationships and raising funds for the many groups and individuals who give their time and energy to making life better for others. I'll also be focusing my fundraising this year on supporting those in our community who have experienced domestic abuse, helping to fund access to free counselling sessions because everyone deserves healing, dignity and support. Another key aim is to build stronger links with other towns across Shropshire to improve active transport, share expertise and explore new ways to connect our communities. But before I go any further, I want to say a heartfelt thank you to Mike, our outgoing mayor. Mike, you served your year with real compassion and dignity. Your interactions with members of the community showed a genuine interest in people and a clear desire to help. You chaired the council with empathy and patience, qualities that are essential in leadership and much appreciated by all of us who have worked alongside you. Thank you for all you've done for Oswestry this year. To those newly elected councillors here tonight, thank you. Some of them over here. Thank you for bravely stepping forward to represent your communities. You bring with you immense knowledge, fresh perspectives and a real desire to serve. You're awesome and I can't wait to see what we can achieve together. To those councillors who were here just 3 months ago, Sian, Gemma, Georgia, Sam, Stephen, Josh, Ollie, Mike, Paul, Mark, Les and Frank. You represented your communities with care and compassion and I miss you all. Until next time. Now some personal ones. To Kerry, thank you for helping me deliver those leaflets, even if some ended up in the wrong streets. We had some fun that evening, didn't we? To Jay, thank you for proposing me for mayor and for being the kind of friend everyone needs. You bring a dose of fire-eating rebel energy. You're always there. Keep being you. To James, you rocked up to Oswestry Town Council with your liberal ways, and then all sorts snowballed from that. Thank you for being my seconder, for organising me and my campaign and managing me with far more success than many others have tried. To Richard, you delivered thousands of leaflets in Cambrian ward and thoroughly deserved your place at the table. I cannot thank you enough for the support you gave me at both the Unitary and Town Council in Shrewsbury. I hope I can repay your kindness and encouragement as we work together going forward. To Duncan, well, it's all your fault, isn't it? That one there. That would be Mr. Duncan Kerr. That one over there. It is all your fault. 9 years ago, we chatted in Cafe Radio and I somehow got persuaded to stand as a town councillor. You've continued to support, guide and challenge, and I hope that continues. To Aaron, where is he? He's hiding as per usual. Our town clerk, your calm, quiet support has been invaluable. You might prefer to stay behind the scenes, occasionally shaking your head in disbelief at councillors' discussions. There he goes again. But your empathy, honesty and ever-present cheeky grin have made all the difference. We've had honest, open conversations, even when I've been a bit too candid. But your kindness and your professionalism have always been constant, and I really value that. Please bear with me this year. I don't always do detail, but I genuinely want to support you as much as you support me, and I couldn't have taken this role on without you, and I'm so grateful that you're on it with it alongside me. I'll get my words right in a minute. So thank you. Thank you to Sandra. Sandra has already been organising me within an inch of my life, and that is honestly what I need in life, and she's wonderful. She's the constant, and she will be the constant for every one of our councillors in this room. So we're all in good hands. Right. To my parents, who hide in the background and don't want to be talked about, but they are. Thank you for instilling in me the values that brought me to this point. With careers in social work and welfare rights, you dedicated your lives to helping others. You spent your youth marching for justice, and I often joke that I was pushed around Greenham Common in a buggy while Mum stood firm for what was right. Even now, with a new knee, and hopefully another new knee on its way soon, she still insists on travelling to London to protest for what she believes in. To my dad, you've always been the calm voice I turn to, non-judgmental, steady and kind, especially in life's most difficult moments. And Mum, I absolutely blame you for my stubbornness, determination and desire to fight for what's right. You showed me what courage really looks like, and I carry with that every day. Give me a second. Oh, these gloves are strange. Okay. But the most special thanks go to my two daughters. You've grown up with a mum who's given up evenings for council meetings and weekends for local events, and you've done nothing but support me throughout. You bring humour, perspective and strength into my life, and I couldn't be prouder of the young women that you're growing up to be. Oh, and thanks for the hours of delivering leaflets with me, even if you also did deliver a spatula to one house as well. Never mind, it's all good, we've all done that, thank you. Thank you for being you. I'm so lucky to have you by my side this year as my mayor consorts and every year as my daughters. And at that point, I just want to hand these little gifts over to you. Something a little bit special and something, because you can't both have a chain. So between you, there's things in there that will, there's other things as well. So just little gifts. Okay. Right. Less of the soppy stuff. We have so much to look forward to this coming year. The formation of a programme board to breathe new life in Llywyd Mansion, ensuring it becomes a vibrant part of our town's future once again. The centre on Oak Street continues to grow and develop into a genuine hub for our community, offering vital support, particularly for young people in Oswestry. We will continue as a council to pivot around the needs of our community and support each other with ideas and new initiatives. And of course, we have another exciting year of events ahead in Oswestry's calendar that will showcase our town's creativity, culture and community spirit. Finally, so everyone in Oswestry, please say hello if you see me out and about. I want to meet as many of you as I can and listen and learn and to celebrate everything that makes this town so full of life and hope. Oh, and very lastly, thank you to the dog. She couldn't be here tonight. It was a bad idea. You've kept me sane during challenging times and you keep me out of the house every single day. Your quiet companionship means more than you'll ever know. But anyway, thank you everybody. Right, I would like to propose a vote of thanks to our retiring Mayor, Mike Isherwood. So I would just like to invite other members who wish to speak to record their thanks and appreciation for the outgoing Mayor of Oswestry, Mike Isherwood. Councillor Kerr.
I hadn't really prepared anything, but I think I first met Mike when he was in the Slurp Juice Bar back in 2015, would it have been, Mike? Sometime around that. Quite a shy person, I think you'd say you were then. But I think you had a passion, and you could see the warmth, and you could see the temperament and the character even in those days. And Mike's been on a journey, and I'm fabulous. I couldn't be more excited that journey has ended with him becoming a teacher, which I think would be beyond your wildest expectations at that time. I think your feelings about yourself was that you'd struggled to learn, and that all fell into place. So it's been absolutely fantastic to be part of that journey with you, Mike. I think you've been a role model as a mayor, but you've been just a role model in how you deport yourself, how you relate to other people, your warmth and your empathy, and you'll be sadly missed around this council chamber, to be perfectly honest. So thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
So at this point, so all past mayors get a medallion recognising their service. Alongside that,
We'd also like to give this to you and Jem, just as a memory of your time as being mayor, in recognition of your floristry skills and gardening skills, and just something because this colour reminds me of Gemma.
Oh,
So,
lovely. Thank you very much. Marvellous. She'll be absolutely thrilled with that. Thank you.
you're
Thank you very much.
welcome.
Thank you, everybody.
we do have a badge of office.
Yeah.
I think we carry.
Thank you. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, okay.
It needs watering.
Does need that.
Okay.
My whole garden needs watering.
Okay.
Oh, over to me, is it? For yes, thank you. I thought it was all over. I didn't think it was. Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So first of all, I would just like to say congratulations to all the newly elected and returning councillors. It is a pleasure to be here, and ordinarily this would be the moment where the mayor would step down and return to the role that I've proudly held since 2017. But of course, this time, my journey as an elected representative of Oswestry comes to an end, at least for now. That's why I hope that you'll allow me just a few minutes to speak, not just about my 12 months as mayor, but just more generally reflecting on my time on the council, with your permission. It does feel a little bit strange to be addressing a chamber with so little of the council that I chaired left. But reflecting on my year as mayor, and indeed on the achievements of Oswestry Town Council over the last 4 years, it might seem slightly incongruous given how much the membership has changed. But I feel it's important to speak now, not just because there are things I want to say, but because in some ways I'm more free than most outgoing mayors to speak, because I no longer bear the responsibilities or constraints of elected office. But firstly, it's been the honour of my life to serve as Oswestry's mayor. I felt immense pride in representing both the council and the people of the town. My time in this role has deepened my appreciation of the incredible work done by so many volunteers, community leaders, organisations and individuals who strive to support others, improve lives and create joy through events, activities and acts of kindness. So thanks to everyone who welcomed me into their spaces and shared their work with me. I've been inspired in ways that I never expected, and I leave the role with treasured memories and a profound sense of gratitude. Yeah, and as Councillor Kerr alluded to, as some of you know, joining the council really did change my life, helping me find my voice and increase my confidence. I wouldn't be embarking on my new career in teaching were it not for that. So I thank all who have supported me over the years, and more importantly, I thank everyone who has not supported me and possibly even wanted me to take a running jump off a bridge, because nothing gives one the courage to speak out like a good argument. So to anyone who has ever made me irritated, annoyed or indignant enough to argue with them, then my eternal gratitude. I also consider myself especially fortunate to have been mayor during such a dynamic period in the council's history. The last 4 years have been nothing short of transformational in terms of ambition, aspiration and achievement. When the Green Party gained control in 2021, which was a historic moment for Oswestry, we did so with a clear vision to improve the town economically, socially and environmentally, to place the council at the heart of civic life and to maximise the impact of collective effort through partnerships and collaboration. Of course, not everything went to plan, challenges arose, mistakes were made, inevitably in any ambitious undertaking, but I truly believe that there are few parish or town councils that can match the breadth and depth of what this council is achieving. I won't go through in detail what we have, but just one of the highlights for me was welcoming and supporting Ukrainian guests who sought safety here. We helped coordinate assistance and provided a space for community and connection, and today many of them are part of the fabric of our town, giving back far more than they received, and that is one of the things that I take away from my time on the council, one of the most special things that I think that we collectively did. So I don't want to say too much more. I did write a lengthier speech, but I think I'm just going to leave it there by saying a special thank you to Sandra for all the support you gave me during my time in office, and to Aaron, the town clerk. Very little of what this council achieves would be done without him. He is the driving force, leading a very strong team. I think, you know, he's an amazing asset for this town. And so, you know, you, the new council, you are so lucky to be in the position you're in with the resources and the team that you have to do great things. You know, that there is a risk that if everything goes well, then it'll go very, very well. So I wish you all the very best for the future, and I think I'll leave you with in the very capable hands of Mayor Radford. I will read out the bit I have written about you. Congratulations. I am absolutely delighted to be handing over the mayorship to you tonight. I know you will meet exceptional people, witness inspiring work and represent the best town and council in the world with warmth and distinction. I have enjoyed working with you over the years, and I wish you every joy and success in the year to come. Okay, thank you everyone.
Okay, we actually now move to item number 2 on our agenda, which is the election of the deputy mayor. Do we have any nominations for the role of deputy mayor for Oswestry Council? Councillor James Owen.
I propose Councillor Jonathan Upton to be deputy mayor for the year 25 to 26.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder? Thank you very much, Councillor Simmons. Okay. Are there any other nominations for deputy mayor? Again, we're running smoothly. Excellent.
All those in favour?
All those in favour? That would be unanimous. Thank you very much. Right. Councillor Simmons, I'm going to ask if you wouldn't mind helping me, and as a privilege to be able to put it on your son.
So let's just do the formal bit first. So, Councillor Upton, can I ask you to read the declaration of acceptance of office, please?
I, Jonathan Upton, having been elected to the office of Deputy Mayor of Oswestry Town Council, declare that I take that office upon myself and will duly and faithfully fulfil the duties of it according to the best of my judgment and ability. I undertake to observe the code as to the conduct which is expected of members of Oswestry Town Council.
Can I ask you to sign as well, please, Councillor Upton? So similarly, I just can confirm this declaration was made and signed by me. Congratulations.
It's not often that we have a son and his mum council, but this time... That's what she's doing. Congratulations.
Proud mummy moment.
Absolutely. Yep. Councillor Upton, have you got anything to say, or you're happy to carry on?
I wasn't going to make a speech, but I would just like to thank all those around the table who put their faith and confidence in me to support them in leading this council into the new world, and I thank them once again, and I wish them all the best in all they do.
Thank you. So at this point in time, we are just going to adjourn the meeting. That doesn't mean to say you all have to turn up on Wednesday, but the councillors do. So at this point, we are simply going to adjourn the meeting, and I want to invite you all to come and have cake and tea and chat and photographs. And that would be absolutely awesome. Thank you ever so much for everybody being here. I'm going to end the meeting. Oh, the power. Played with this gavel before. Anyway, go eat cake.